evening, good morning, good night, anybody around the world listening to the KO4PDI Ham Radio Fun podcast. We're coming on live right now at 6 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States on December the 3rd. I got my buddy Hayden's watching. It's tomorrow by him. It's already the 4th. So happy December 4th. Yeah, the doggy is safe and well. It's not too bad. She's actually sleeping on the floor. I just successfully removed a tick head from her tummy, and she actually stood still long enough for me to do it. A little white vinegar on a Q-tip made it come right off, so it worked out great. So she's doing good. So anyway, tonight's the podcast. What are we going to talk about tonight? All kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of good things going on. Oh, man, you guys remember, ask me any questions you have in the chat. You are, yes, you are catching a little of the podcast live. Yes, we are going to do an ISS pass during this podcast. We have an ISS pass coming up in about 38 minutes. It's going to be a 30-degree pass, so that should be pretty darn good. And as you can see, if you look at the bands on the Geochron, they all suck right now. Look at it. It's poor everywhere. On a high frequencies, low frequencies, it's all poor. We have a, what do we got? A K index. Where's the K? I can't read it all the way up there on the wall, and it's too tiny on the computer monitor. Oh, well, whatever. The band conditions suck right now. Just saying. I'm going to be doing this ISS pass. I just did a quick pass of the International Space Station. And we made 5 QSOs on that pass, which was pretty cool. So that was nice. That was a little bit after 5, about an hour ago. So we got 38 minutes to go until it comes around the Earth again. Have you noticed in my Facebook group, I posted a link. They originally were going to do the slow scan TV images from the ISS Series 30 from the ISS. And then something happened to the radio. They couldn't do it, so they put it off. They just announced today it's going to be on RS-38, which is a Russian satellite. And the other name for RS-38 is, I'll tell you in a second. Was it RS-38? Yeah. Yeah, it's RS-38, which has another name. And of course, they don't have it on here now. I just looked at it. It was Mizo or something. Let me look at the Facebook page post I put up. Yes, SSTV. Here it is right here. Here's the post. SSTV Series 30 from satellite RS-38S. The upcoming transmissions of Series 30 images will be from RS-38S on 437.825 megahertz in Robot 36 format. So it's going to start December 5th about 00 UTC. That would be 7:01 p.m. Eastern Time. And there are 12 Series 30 images. RS-38S, NORAD's designation is 5718 Gulf. It's also known as Vizard Mito. Vizard Mito is another name for this satellite, so know that. You can see here, I'll make it bigger, Vizard Miteo. That's what it is, Mateo. All right, and the frequency is going to be 437.825 plus or minus Doppler shift. Robot 36 is the format. 36 seconds on, 2 to 3 minutes off. Why is that? I'll never know. Hey, Roger came to the game. Hey, Roger. We're talking about the Series 30 SSTV images. I won't be bothered with them this time around. I've done it so many times. But timing is 36 seconds on and 2 to 3 minutes off. That sucks. If it was only 36 seconds to send the image on that Robot 36 format, why are you putting 3 minutes in between of no transmission? I don't understand. The end date is the 13th of December around 23:59 UTC, which would be 6:59 p.m. Eastern. So there'll be plenty of time to get these birds to pick up these images from RS-38. So make sure you check that out. Check out RS-38. If we look over at the AMSAT page, is RS-38's not even listed here yet, so it hasn't started yet. When RS-38 starts and people start posting here, you'll see it right around here, and there'll be yellow numbers like this over where RS-38 is, because it's telemetry. So you're going to report it as telemetry. The ISS has been active today. So I got what did I get? 5 on this last pass around 5 o'clock. So, all right. So what are we up to? What's going on the grand scale of things? I'm having today was a great day. And I say that with all tongue possibly stuck in my cheek. I had to go to a neurologist today. I've been having this thing called foot drop, where I'll just be like walking through Publix, pushing my little cart, minding my own business, and I go to take a step, and my foot doesn't come up off the ground. It drags, which makes me trip, which means eventually I'm going to fall and take a header on it. But let's hope that doesn't happen. But he was testing me with these electrodes, sticking needles in me, putting electric shock through my legs. Oh, my God, it was the most painful thing I've had. My leg still hurts from it. The one muscle still hurts from where they spasmed it with the electric shock. He said, yeah, you definitely got diabetic neuropathy. And he goes, but your legs are strong. I said, but I've been having a hard time getting up and down, you know. What do we got here? I got somebody texting me on my phone. I don't know what it is, but forget that for now. We're not talking about that. So, yeah, anybody got any questions about anything? What's on in your life? I know I've been collecting doctors like I used to collect baseball cards. I wish they all had a baseball card so I can keep track of them. I got 2 appointments tomorrow. One of them is for my eyes, which means tomorrow night my pupils are going to be all dilated and messed up, and it's going to suck, but I'll survive. During the day, I'm going for, what's the doctor? My cardiologist I'm seeing in the morning. I'm really pissed at him because I called him twice. Remember I was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago with a lump on my leg? I called him twice. I called him to ask him what to do about the Xarelto because that seemed to be making it worse. Never called me back. So he's going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow. That's okay. He's good. Dr. Nadavati's good. He put the last 3 stents in my heart. So I got a warm place in my heart, literally, for him. Anyway, we've been having a grand old time here in Florida. The weather's nice. I put the Christmas lights up outside. There's a gorgeous moon. Wonder if I can get that moon in the camera shot that I used for the tower. Let's see. It should be pretty darn bright. Too far. Let's tilt it up a little bit. I'm aiming the roof camera for you guys so you can see the moon. And I don't see it. Where the hell is it? I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Oh, went right by it. Yeah, it's bright. Maybe if I get it centered in the shot, it won't blow out the image. Come on, adjust the brightness. It's almost a full moon. I would imagine, yeah, probably tomorrow will be a full moon. And here, you could see it now too. There you go. There's the moon right next to my head. Moon over Palm Coast. Thanks for asking there, buddy. Considering you're from Australia, Hayden, not that Hayden, my Thanksgiving was very good. I don't have family down here. I have a bunch of friends, but I wanted to do something nice. So every year, along with the pastor of my church, we make meals for people that can't afford to get their own meals for Thanksgiving. So we do two things. One is we give people that have the ability to cook their own dinner, we give them gift cards so they could buy their food. And then we have other people that can't cook, they're invalids or they're shut-ins or whatever. We bring them food. And that was what I did in the morning. So we packaged over 200 dinners, full fixins. I mean, everything from cranberry sauce, turkey, stuffing, sausage in the stuffing. Oh my God, it was so good. Mashed potatoes, green beans, potatoes. Oh my God, it was so good. So we had a good time. We made up those dinners. There was about 20 of us that put them all together and packaged them all up to go. And then we started delivering them. And probably me and my buddy Steve, we probably gave out at least 50 dinners ourselves. And then my good buddy Will Furry, who's running for Congress in my town. This is the district where Ron DeSantis came out of. We elected him Congress first. That was his first political job. And then he went from Congress, he ran for governor and won, and the rest is history. And he'll run for president again. I know he will. I was kind of mad at him that he ran last time because I'm like, Trump doesn't need it. Don't just get behind Trump and give him a good time. Anyway, so that's what I did on Thanksgiving. We gave out dinners, and then I had 6 dinners to bring home with me to give to my neighbors, and they all turned it down. So I kind of forced myself to give it to more people. So I found another guy on my block who wanted it. I gave 2 of the dinners to him, and I still had 4. So for 4 days, I ate turkey just like everybody else in the world that cooked a turkey. Everybody had leftovers for 4 days. That's what we did. Yeah, we gave over 200 meals out. And then the best part is we always make extra. And after we make extra, if we go out and you're giving somebody a meal and they're happy about that, somebody else might see you and go, "Oh, I didn't know about it. Can I get a meal?" And you're like, "Yeah, I should send one down under." Yeah, they say, "Hey, can I get a meal too?" And you're like, "Yeah, you can get a meal." And the look on their face when you hand them a warm turkey dinner, I mean, with all the fixings, you hand them that and they feel like they're in heaven. And I had a couple of them. I know they're freaking delicious. My pastor knows. We cooked 10 giant turkeys and then carved 10 giant turkeys and then dished out over 200 meals with those 10 turkeys and green beans and stuffing and what else? Mashed potatoes. And I can never understand why you would have mashed potatoes and stuffing. Not enough starch in the stuffing. It's like carbs on a plate. It's incredible. So we did that. And all right, so I covered 2 of the main things I wanted to talk about. The RS-38 slow scan TV images that are going to be coming up that were originally supposed to be on the ISS. Something happened with the radio on the ISS, so now they're doing it. The Russians are doing it on RS-38. So keep that in mind. RS-38 has slow scan TV. Now, they said in the post that RS-38 is going to be sending out the images and it's going to be in Robot 36. However, if you look at the SAT page, it says it has SSTV on same frequency, 437-825, but it's Robot 72, not 36. So what is it? So I can only suggest if you start doing satellite passes for this RS-38, and you see here it says Robot 72, that you leave your MMSSTV in auto mode, and if it's our Robot 72, it'll open up like that. If it's Robot 36, it'll open up like that. So unless they change this before the 5th, I don't know. But you could see right here, it says Robot 72, and right here, it says RS-38, NORAD, blah, 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 Robot 36. So we don't know what it actually is. ARISS posted this. This is in the SAT box. This is the data that comes up with RS-38. Keep that in mind. All right. I should send you one down under. Yeah, I knew you would say that, Hayden. It was such a good meal. Oh, my God. 4 days in a row. And everybody got a piece of pumpkin pie with the meal. So out of the meals that I had, I ate one piece of pumpkin pie. I have 3 more pieces of pumpkin pie in the fridge that I'm holding off on eating because I don't want to get fat again. It's not Thanksgiving anymore. That was last week, so I can't do it. All right, so how do I sound, everybody? Does the audio sound good? I moved the mic. I did a little rearranging, and I hope it sounds great. I thought I may, let's see if I can get Let's View on the screen. While we're waiting for the satellite to come up, I might just use my iPhone, and let's see if I can get it working. Let's see if Let's View works. Because I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the ham shack. Let's see if it's working. Living room. I don't see Let's View. Do I have it running? Let's see. Yeah, All right, it's there on the screen. Yes, it came up. Good. Okay, click that there. Excellent. 5.5 on the audio. That's not good. Roger says it's good audio. Oh, Freddie, we got a question. Freddie's got a question. Hey, Mike. This past Sunday, activated US 8367. That sounds so familiar. I've been there. Made 35 contacts on FT8. Freddie, November 2, Mike, Julia, Zulu. Freddie's a great guy. He's been following me for a long time. So, hey, Freddie, great to see you on here. Thank you very much. All right. So, we're going to do something here. Let's go here. And let's turn on Let's View Cast. There we go. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Let's View. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, let's move this into the screen. You're seeing that on the stream, right? That is the view from my iPhone. I'm going to walk through my shack here a little bit, show you the things I use. So let's start out. First of all, in the foreground, you see that round little disc? That's the camera that shoots the 9700, which is right in front of. If I tap the screen, you'll see the 9700 light up. It's still on RS-38 right there. But this is the camera. Let me turn this around. You can see it's a little camera, and it even has its own light if I need it. But I don't use that because it shows up in the stream when I shine it onto the radio like that. So, yeah, that's how I get the radio, the 9700. Now, the FTDX10, which is sitting over here, doesn't have a camera because that has a video out. It's shut off right now. I didn't hit it long enough. Turn that on. There we go. And there is the FTDX10. Low the volume on that. There it is right there. You can see it's on 10 meters right now. And oh my God, what's that box on the top right with all the meters on it? See this little gadget right here? That is called, oh, what the hell is the name of that thing again? I'll tell you in a second. Get ready to do a screenshot. Turn it off. Now notice it comes right on when I turn on. There it is. It's called the Cat Touch version 2.51. And what that does, you know the RS-232 on the back of the FTDX10? That plugs into that right there, and it's powered by a USB cable. That's the little thing you see on top. And this is one thing that I liked about the ICOM radios that their Yaesu radio doesn't have. I can see all the meters, SWR, how many watts I'm putting out, the signal strength, ALC, and compression. I can see that all on the screen on an ICOM, but you can't on a Yaesu. On a Yaesu, you use your mouse, and you go to, let's see if you can see the mouse. Yeah, you see the mouse. You click this, and you can pick the meter you want to see. If you want to see ALC, you click that. You want to see signal, you click that. How much power you're putting out, you click that. I didn't like that. I want to be able to see. So what I do is I make this one SWR, and then all the other meters come out on that little box right there. And this way I can, for instance, if you're running FT8, what's one of the things you do on FT8? You turn down your gain so you have no ALC. The less ALC you have, the more power you put out. Did you know that? So what you're looking at here, let's see, I'll just start up FT8. Let me connect, switch the mouse, connect to this radio. Right there. But I'm not going to show you the radio, but I'm going to show you when I connect FT8. All right, let's open up WSJTX. I have version 3 in the beta set, version. So if we hit tune, we're on 10 meters right now. And I'm hitting tune, and you can see my power is about 85 watts. And there's no SWR, no ALC. So if we go over here to WSJTX, this slider right here is what you adjust your ALC and stuff. You move it all the way up here, that's the most power. All the way down here is the least power. So mine's right about there. And the way you set that is you hit the tune on your radio, on the program there. Now look at over here. Watch when I move that slider. Watch the power and the ALC. If I turn this up, you see the ALC's coming up and the power will go down. See, we're at, where's my power at? Power's at 75 watts right now. But as I turn this down, and you see the power's the bottom left dial, and the ALC is the bottom right. And watch, as I slide this down, oh, it timed out. That's the other great thing about this new program. You can have a timer. So I hit tune, and you can see the ALC is pretty high, right? So as I turn down the ALC, you see it drop down as I lower the power, and then I can raise it back up. So right there, that's pretty good, and we're now at 75 watts. So notice the light came on there, which is blinding you. Turn that off. That's from RFI coming in the shack. Turns on that light. I hate that. All right, so there you go. So that's the, look, it just transmitted and the light came on again. I love it. All right, so anyway, that's what that is. We're going to turn that off by closing Ham Radio Deluxe. Turns off the radio. And the nice thing is when you see the output of the FTDX10 on the screen, it's solid because it's a hardwire USB, not USB, HDMI cable coming out of the radio. This one, we need the camera because it doesn't have the ability to do that. It does have the ability to add a, what do they call it? It's a little device you add that gives you a signal out so you can send the signal out to another SDR radio and track it from there. I forget what the heck it's called. But anyway, that's that. All right, so that's the 9700. That's the FTDX10. The camera on top right there, that is the one you are looking at me on. And you can see I'm holding my phone right in front of it right now. That's the camera you see me on. This screen is what I do my SAP passes on, and also the Let's View screen is right there. This screen is what I do OBS on. You can see OBS running right there. That's how I'm streaming right now. And over here, this is WSJTX. Let me close this now since we're not using it anymore. Close this too. That's Ham Radio Deluxe. And above is my log. The bright lights you see are regular painter lights. They're hooked up to a switchable outlet right here. So I flip that switch on that you see the light on, and that turns on those lights so I can go live. And behind me is the green screen by Elgato. There it is right there, the ceiling fan above the head. Right? So that green screen is what gives me the ability to do chroma key and put the geochron, which is up there on that TV right there. That geochron is what's projected behind me because that goes to a video switcher that splits the signal between two video sources. So I have one video source going in, the Geochron, and then it comes out to the computer and it comes out to the TV. It goes to both. So there's like a quick trip around my nice, perfectly coiffed ham shack. You could see that. I got empty cashew jar here, and I got some QSO cards I got recently from Germany and Japan. Just came through my thingamabob. And over there, that little did we lose it? Yeah, we did. Let's turn that back on. Yeah, the phone went to sleep. If you look over here, that little gadget, see that little gadget right there? That is the CSN Technologies iGate Mini. And that is, what time is it? Oh, we got time. We got 13 minutes till the ISS rises. Let me just get that ready so it's ready when we're ready to go for it. All right. So anyway, that's the iGate Mini. What that does is it's hooked up to a 2 meter, 70 centimeter antenna outside on a vertical pole, about 18 feet in the air. And what it's doing is it's picking up APRS packets as people drive by along Route 95 and everything through Florida. And it picks those up and retransmits them on the internet. And it'll pick it up from the internet, and it'll also pick it up from, what is it? The internet will send signals to it that it will retransmit. If we go a little bit to the left, oh, oops, 5.9. I just noticed you typed 5.5 before. Okay, I'm not going to hold it against you. All right, now if you look over here, Roger's impressed with my little setup. It's so neat, right, Roger? I mean, look at this room. And there's Goldie. Goldie's on the floor right next to me. She's all happy. I got a tick off her belly tonight. So now as we continue around to the left, what do we have here? We have a tablet, an FT5D, an FTM 300. What is that about? I'll tell you what that's about. That is, and in the middle right here, you see an HRI 200. An HRI 200 is what they use for Wires X, to make a room in Wires X, which I have done. My room is 43677. This is the other big announcement for tonight. 43677, and it is bridged to an FCS room. The FCS room is 310, room 38. FCS 310/38. This tablet is running Wires X software. And this little sucker right here is connected to the open spot that is connected to the FCS room. So if you look at this right here, you'll see there's 9 nodes connected to this radio. That goes through the FCS room. That over there, this is an FTM 300. Make that screen bright so you can see it. That's an FTM 300 that is connected to that tablet, which is running the Wires X software, and the HRI 200, which is in the middle. And it's creating the room 43677. That's my room. If you look it up on Wires X, it'll be called the God Bless America room 43677. That's my room. And if you go there right now, if you have a Wires X radio and you connect to 43677, you could talk to me live right now on this little sucker right here. This little baby. Let's widen that angle out a little bit. Right there. So if you talk to me, I'll hear you on here and be able to have a conversation with you. Now, is that it? No, that's not it. Let's go to this screen again real quick. We got a few minutes. Victor Alpha 3, Fox Mike Bravo. Welcome aboard there, sir. Wayne, nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. All right, let's go to this screen. I'm going to show you the control panel for my OpenSpot 4. This is my OpenSpot 4 control panel. Now, as you can see, all the people that have talked on here today, come up here. There I am, KO4PDI at 7:06 p.m. this evening. I keyed the mic and came in C4FM. So this is the OpenSpot. And what this is an OpenSpot 4. It's in my kitchen. And what it's doing is I have it on C4 FM, and the frequency 445-9125 is the frequency that's on the HT. That's also the frequency on the FTM 300. So what happens is, even though I'm connected to the open spot to room 31038, when I key the mic and talk on here, it also sends it out over the air on the FTM 300 and connects me directly to the 43677 room. So if you understand how Wires X works, that's basically the case. That's how it works. It does. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at her down there. Look. Oh, I got to turn the camera around. That's the other thing I like about the iPhone. Look at her. She's out like a light. I can even say her name and she won't budge. Goldie. Nope, not booming. She's out. Good, let her rest. Oh, by the way, the orange box there, I forget what I have. Oh, I have a 20 amp hour battery. I'm going to make that a battery box. That box right there has my 9700 in it, my spare 9700. That big suitcase there, that's all my expensive camera equipment. I used to shoot for magazines and stuff. And to the left of that, you see my silent Faraday bag. That has my ICOM 705 in it with a battery and a tablet and all kinds of stuff in there. So yeah, that's ready to go. And there's my printer. And all my HTs are plugged in over here, but I have the switch off. I only turn the switch on when I want to charge them up to take them out and do stuff with. But all my HTs are over there. My Skywarn HT is right there. That's my GMRS radio. Then we got the Wouxun, another Wouxun. We got a Retrievus RT3S, and these two are Baofangs on the end, but they're not being used right now. And yeah, this is something cool about the iPhone 17. Check this out. I'm on the front camera looking at myself, right? Well, what if I want to take a selfie and there's somebody next to me? I just hit this button here. Now I get a horizontal shot without having to turn the camera sideways. See what I mean? So you could do it while it's in vertical. You could still get a wide angle shot. It's cool, but everything's backwards still. But you see the little line in the middle tells me if I'm level. Good to know, right? Did you know that? I did photography for many, many years, and loved it. And I shot art stuff. I shot a lot of famous people. I remember shooting Dick Cheney and on where was I? Oh, it was on Ellis Island. He came to Ellis Island to make a speech, and I got pictures of him way back in the day. I also have a picture of the Blue Angels flying by the Statue of Liberty that I'm the only person in the world with that picture because I was all by myself when I took it. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, it was. I loved photography. I did it for 15 years, got published 50, 60 times in magazines. I was shooting art. Uh-oh. What happened? Why did I get Let's View on the screen? Let's View. Turn that off. How'd that happen? I don't know. Anyway, all right, that's it for that. How we looking on the ISS pass? Oh, we got 5 minutes to go until the ISS. It's going to be a 30-degree pass, so it'll be pretty high. I got to move the mic again because I got to be able to move my hand on the desk without hitting the microphone. So I got to put a little higher. Oh, Goldie's stretching. She's stretching. So we're going to do this ISS pass and hopefully do a good job with it and make a few contacts. As you can see, I got N2 FYA, N5 TPL, Whiskey Victor 8 Tango, Kilo Delta 4 Uniform November X-Ray, and Whiskey Papa 4 Tango, all on the last pass. So we'll see if we can get some good contacts on this next one. You can see, there they are right there. You have 4.5 minutes to go. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to know something I didn't say that you want to talk? Oh, the announcement. I'm going to start running a net every week on 43677 of Wires X. If you have an open spot, the way you get in there is you go to FCS 310 room 38. I can even show you on my open spot how I do that. Here's my open spot 4 Pro is what I have running here. And this is already set up. But if you don't have it set up in the memory already, you can go over here where it says quick setup right here. Oh, make sure you have advanced mode checked. And then hit quick setup. And depending on the radio you're using, if you have a D-Star radio, you would hit D-Star. If you have a DMR radio, you would hit DMR. If you have C4FM, you hit C4FM. The way it works is you pick the one you want. We'll say D-Star. Here's the frequency, 445-9125. So you put your D-Star radio on that frequency. And then you go down here where it says FCS. Click on it. And this is the room, 38. It's FCS 31038. So you go down here, hit the down thing here. You'll see a whole thing will come up. So these rooms here that are here, these are all in FCS 310. Those are all in FCS 310. And you find number 38, which is going to be labeled Rocket City, Alabama, which is Huntsville, if you didn't know that. Rocket City, Alabama. You put your call sign here and your DMR ID here, and you hit connect. I'm going to cancel because we're staying where we are. I'm not going to change the room now, right before I do a live stream. So that's how you do it. So now, when am I going to do the node? I mean the net. Most likely, either A, I'll stop doing the podcast and do the net every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And you guys can get on there through FCS Room or through Wires X Room 43677. If you look at my homepage, let's go to ko4pdi.com. It's loading, and here we are here. That's my mobile setup right there. That's exactly how 891 on the left and a FTM 300 on the right. And let's see, scroll all the way down here. If it's not on here, I will add it to this. Yeah, I will put the FCS room and all that in here. But in the meantime, if you go, oh, there's Hayden. If you go to my page on QRZ, right here. Now on Wires X, my room is the God Bless America room, 43677, and it's bridged to FCS 31038. Stop by and say hello. So if you guys want to do that right now, you want to say hi to me right now, that you can do it right now. If you got an open spot or you got a hot spot that you can connect to a room, that's where to do it. FCS 310, room 38, and I operate the bridge. So if it's ever not connected, it's directly a result of me, and you can get in touch with me and let me know that you got it or you didn't get it. Also, I hit the sack about 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is 0100 UTC, so don't call me after that. Don't call. I'll be in bed. I'll hear it from my bedroom, which is at the other end of the house, into here, because I don't shut this radio off. This radio stays hooked up to power all the time. I have this, I don't know how many of you did this. I'll show you this on a solo camera. We got time. Yeah, we got 21 seconds till the ISS. All right, so this is the FT5D. I've had an FT3D and an FT5D. The FT5D is great, but it's a freaking battery drainer. So I picked this up. There's the chirp. The ISS is rising right now. I picked this. This is a giant LiPo battery on the back. This thing will run 24 hours, no problem, without shutting it off. And works great. But the best part is the guy, see if I get it in the shot. See this? Right here? He made a cradle with a USB-C. There's a USB-C on the bottom of that battery. Just slip this in the cradle, leave it plugged into power, and it's hooked up all the time. And, yeah, that's how I'm able to leave it connected all the time. All right, let's jump over to the ISS screen here. SAP Pass. Let's get the headphones. Let's turn up the volume. I'm already seeing stuff on the wall for you. All right, let's get the headphones on. All righty. Let's see if we can make some QSOs. Let's adjust. I moved the camera, so let's get that straightened out right where it's supposed to be. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Let's open up a window to log some QSOs. I see stuff on the waterfall, but I don't hear anybody yet. So move that over there out of the way. What happened? Oh no, hold on, I gotta fix the chat. There's people chatting, I'm not getting it on my screen. Let's pop out the chat. All right, it's back. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Papa Delta India, Echo 99, and copy WB6RIG, Echo Mike 10.
Whiskey Bravo 6, Radio India Golf, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I got you, Gary. 5-9.
Okay, very good. Good copy. WB6 Romeo, Italy, Germany. WB6RIG, KC4KMY, KC4KMY, Delta Mike 62. KC4KY, WB6RIG, Echo Mike 10. No problem.
Kilo Charlie 4.
Kilo Zulu, Echo Mike 01, WB6RIG.
Kilo
Zulu 5, Kilo Zulu, W4 NEG. W4. Full copy, Echo.
Whiskey 4, November Echo Golf, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL.
KO4.
You got me.
W4 NEG, KC4KMY.
KC4.
This is W4 NEG, thanks.
Kilo
Charlie 4, Kilo Mike Yankee.
Kilo Charlie.
Yankee, gotcha, thanks.
Kilo Charlie 4, Kilo Mike Yankee, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KO4 PDI, 4 Mike Hotel Victor. KO4 PDI, KC4KMY, QSL.
Roger, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Hotel Victor, KO4 PDI.
Hotel Victor, Echo Mike 82, Roger. WB6RIG, Kilo 3 Zulu Oscar November, Echo Mike 73. WB6RIG and 5ACR.
Kilo 3 Zulu Oscar November, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
WB6RIG and 5ACR, you copy. And 5ACR, WD4 NEG. WB6RIG, Echo Mike 10. WB6RIG, K30N, Echo Mike 7.
November 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Who's keying a mic and not talking?
Whiskey Alpha 2. WB6RIG, KB7LE. KO4 PDI, K30N, Echo Mike 73.
Roger, ZON, gotcha.
Zulu Quebec X-ray, Echo Lima 87.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Zulu Quebec X-ray, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL Lowell.
QSL, thanks for the shot, 7-3.
You guys can go watch this on YouTube when we're done.
Kilowatt Alpha 8, Fox Tango Papa, Echo Lima 907.
Kilo Alpha 8, Tango, Foxtrot Tango Papa, KO4 PDI.
PDI, Kilo Romeo 4, Fox Alpha Charlie.
Kilo Romeo 4, Fox Alpha Charlie, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL Sean.
K30N, November 1 Mike Hotel Victor, Echo Mike A2, AJ. November 1 Mike Phil Victor, K30N, QSL. Whiskey Alpha 2, Zulu Quebec X-ray, Echo Lima 87. Whiskey Alpha 2 Zulu Quebec X-ray, W4NEG.
Gee, thanks for the shot, 7-3.
All right, 7-3, thanks. 03 Zulu Oscar November, W4NEG.
W4. W4NEG and 5 ACR.
N5ACR, W4NEG, got you, thanks.
7.
W4NEG, KO4 PDI. Whiskey 4, November Echo Golf, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. QSL, Ronnie?
KO4 PDI, W4NEG, got you, thanks. 5.
Got me.
W4CO.
Oh, I want to get him. What was
Whiskey Bravo 4.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Charlie Lima, Echo Lima 88.
Got him. That's Wilmer. Whiskey Bravo 4, Charlie Lima, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
L4 EDI, is that correct? QSL?
Papa PDI, Papa Delta India, Peter David Italy.
Got it. Papa Delta India. What's the green square again?
Echo Lima 99.
Echo Lima 99, QSL.
Roger, roger. Not bad, huh? Great pass. It's due south right now. That's why I'm getting such a great signal. We're down. We're 12 degrees right.
Alpha Lima India, 4 Kilo 60.
Kilo 2, Gol, Tango Sierra, Fox Kilo 30.
Yankee Alpha Lima India, 4 Kilo 60, QSX. Foxtrot Kilo 60, Whiskey Bravo 4, Charlie Lima. Again, my friend, Yankee 5, Alpha Lima India, 4 Kilo 60, QSX.
Ah,
Yankee 5, Kilo Lima India, is that a QSL?
Echo Lima 99.
are you having a hard time understanding them too? Me too.
Bravo 4, Charlie Lima.
Yankee Victor 6. Yankee Victor. Yeah, I'm not getting.
Maduro de ahí, saquen a Maduro.
Kill. Yankee Victor 3 station come back, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Saquen a Maduro, saquen a ese comunista de ahí.
English would be great. I can't understand what he's saying after Yankee Victor 3. I'm not even going to worry about it. Not even going to work it. Not even going to work it. We're done. We got plenty of contacts. We had 6 to start. We're at 16 now. So we made 10 contacts on that pass, right? Let me see. 5, 10. Yeah. 5 we made. And we have 16 now. So we made 11 contacts. Woohoo! Good pass. That was a good pass. All right. Well, hey, that's what we're here for. Oh, by the way, I got a Roomba because my new floors need to be vacuumed often because I own a dog. So I used to just hang my headset on under the desk, but the wire would hang on the floor. So what would happen is the Roomba would come by and suck up the wire and rip the headphones off. So I had to get that off there. So I put the wire and the headphones on the hook under the desk now. All right, so what's the best time? All right, you guys that are on here right now, let's just see. How many people we got watching? We got 11 people watching right now. Okay, first of all, put a 1 in the chat if you have the capability to get to either my Wires X room, 43677, or my FCS room, FCS 31038. If you can access those right now, go into your chat and put the number 1 in the chat. And I don't see any ones coming in the chat right now. Okay. There's a reason I'm asking this. The reason I'm asking it is if I'm going to run a net, I want to do it when you guys are available to come onto the net and check in and tell us your happy-go-lucky weekly story and ham radio, what you did that week, what kind of contacts you made, something like that. Just to chat for goodwill and friendship and we got people from all over the world. So I want to try to make it as convenient as possible. Nobody put a 1 in the chat. So that means none of you have the capability of getting to either a Wires X room, 43677, or an FCS room. Okay, we now have 13 people watching, and none of you put a 1 in the chat. Maybe it's a delay? Goldie, you think it's a delay? Goldie's waking up. Is it a delay, Goldie? I called her Goldie because the first time I looked in her eyes, it looked like gold. I loved it. All right, so anyhow, nobody put a 1 in the chat. Okay, are you going to get the capability to do it? Are you going to get an open spot or something like that? Because if you do, and if there's enough people that want to do this on my YouTube channel, I will do. There's a 1. Okay, KG2 Mike. Hey, Mikey from up in Jacksonville. How you doing, Mikey? That's KG2 Mike. He put a 1. So that means he has the capability of doing it. And Mike, maybe you want to show everybody how easy it is. If you got a Wires X radio nearby, jump into that room right now and give me a shout. The radio's right over my shoulder. I'll grab it and we'll talk to show everybody how nice it is. Wires X is a pretty clean, simple way to make contact digitally on voice with digital voice. It's very easy to use. There's a million different ways to do it. Jeremy also said he can get in. Not capable yet, says YB2YZG. Okay. All right. Sorry, not capable yet. WB2YZG. Okay, what you need, you don't have to go in an open spot. They're expensive. You can buy a used open spot and do it and hook up to FCS 310 room 38 and you'll be able to talk to me. All right. Mike up in Jacksonville, 43677. Or you could just go in, search and direct, and put my call sign. You'll see room 6 come up. That's it. Jump in. Or 43677 if you want to hook up direct to it. So let's see. Mike's going to try to get into the room right now and give me a shout out. What do we got here? Your copy was good, Mike, but working this bird is a train wreck sometimes. Yeah, it was. It was a train wreck. There's a lot of people chatting. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of people, new guys coming in, especially like once. Yeah, I did hear you, November 1, Mike Hotel Victor, just so you know. I did hear you. I'm trying to remember. Did I put you in the log? Did I put you in the log? Let me just check. November 1, Mike Hotel Victor. No, I didn't get you in the log that time. Sorry. Oh, okay. So Jeremy's saying he has an HRI also. Well, you could bridge your room into my room. You know how to do that? Yeah, I think you can if you set your radio up as a direct connection, you could jump right into my room that way. Good evening, Mike Whiskey 1 Echo Whiskey Juliet. Good to have you here tonight. Today for Hayden. Hayden's here from Australia. It's morning for him. Victor Echo 7 Zulu November. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. So anyway, you don't need a Wires X radio. If you have an open spot, you could use just about any radio and access that room. I changed the contact 9, Mike, on November 1, Mike Hotel Victor. Okay. Let's see. Got to figure out how to cross mode DMR to FCS on my open spot. Well, it's easy. When you go in your open spot, I could show you this on my screen. Let's switch over to here and go to my open spot page. You go to quick setup, click there. Say you have a DMR radio. You click right here for DMR. And now it wants to know where you want to go. The frequency I'm on is 445-9125, but yours will be different. You won't have that in there. But you go over here, and this is an open spot 4 Pro. You click on FCS, and then up here, you do the drop down, and you scroll all the way down until it says FCS 310, and under FCS 310, you will see 038. Click on that. It's called Rocket City, Alabama, which we all know is Huntsville, but when you get to my room is called Make America Great Again. No, I'm sorry. God Bless America room. It's not MAGA. Iman would like that if I made it MAGA. So anyway, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then once you hit connect, it's going to switch over. I'm not going to hit connect now because I'm already connected to my room. And that is operating the bridge that is connecting the FCS room to the HRI 200. If you ever want to know how to do that, I can show you how to do that. Oh, we got a Skywarn net tonight. Okay. We also have the St. Augustine Amateur Radio Society net that starts at 7 o'clock here. I might listen to it tonight. I'm not going to talk on it. I had an issue with those guys when the jammer jumped on the ISS. That was it for me. I don't want to have anything to do with these people. St. Augustine, if you're listening, that's why you won't see me anymore. Sorry about that. I can't put up with that. When these guys start jumping on ISS passes to jam my signal to the International Space Station, that's when I drew the line. I said, I can't deal with this. So I tried to help you. I offered myself up as the bad guy. Ziggy did a great job finding who the person was. But if nobody's going to do anything about it, it's going to continue. It's going to get worse, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. So thank you very much. Have a nice life. Not burning bridges. If they ever clear that up with the jammer, get rid of them, I'll be happy. But, yeah, right now, no, not going to go over there. So, yeah, that's how you get DMR on an open spot. So now you know that. You can email me privately, send me your phone number. I'll call you up, and I'll walk you right through it. No problem. All right, so now you got to see that. Where are we here? Oh, here's what I want. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I had turkey for 4 days in a row, and I'm exhausted. Hey, there he is. Mike just got on the room. He just keyed his mic. I saw him come up on the screen on the open spot. Oh, what happened? My room disconnected. Let me hit my... hold on, Mike. I'm coming. I love when that first time we try to do it on a live stream and it fails. Oh, let me go back here and reset up the... click on that. There we go. Now my Note 6 is reconnected. Now I can handshake. Here we go. Sit tight, Mike. I'm coming. Kilo Juliet 2 Mike KJ 2 Mike KO4 PDI Echo Lima 99. You there, Mike? I just saw you on there, Mike. Where'd you go? There he is.
All right, KG2MM. I'm here. Hold on 1 second. I got a phone call. KG2MM.
Well, there's proof it works. It's not a YSF room. It's an FCS room or a Wires X room 43677. But if you go in Wires X, if you look at my screen here, you see in the middle it says Search and Direct. Click on that and either type in my call sign or 43677 and my room will come up if you're on Wires X. All right? So where it says Search and Direct, click on that and type in 43677 or put in KO4 PDI and you'll get my room. There's Mike coming back on. He's up in Jacksonville. I am down in Palm Coast and we're talking to each other like we're on the phone. It's so clear. Now, when I used to run the net with my FTM 400, I had that hardwired into my mixer so I can get the audio from this radio into my live stream. I'm going to work on maybe doing that with this or getting another Wires X radio to do it with. There he goes.
All right. I'm back. KO4 PDI, KG2MM, cross morning DMR to the FCS room. How copy from Jacksonville.
Kilo Golf 2 Mike KO4 PDI. I got you loud and clear, Mike. And so what day of the week would you like to do a net on with me? And that is a delay. So there it goes.
Well, to be honest with you, Wednesdays is not no good. I haven't met on Wednesday nights on my end. And, let's see, Monday nights there's a net up here, local 10-meter net and a 2-meter net on Mondays. And then Saturday is a simplex net. So those are the 3-meter nets that's up here in this area. AO4 PDI, AG2MM, Echo Mike 90.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you very much for your input. Glad we could show the people on the live stream that this works. And I like this guy, Steven, on the live stream said, wow, so many new, to me, modes to try. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of modes to try. There's DMR, there's D-Star, all kinds of stuff. But this is Wires X, and you can hear how it sounds. I'm talking to Mike right now on the radio and on the live stream. So you get to see how it works. I can't believe we've been on over an hour already. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Mike, you too. Thanks for coming. KO4 PDI, I'll be clear. 73 on your final, Mike. There he comes.
All right, Michael, well, it's good to make contact with you. And come on, people on the stream. Let's get on these meetings. 73 from Kilo Golf 2, Mike, Jacksonville, Florida. All the best.
Roger, Mike. You be well. Take care. By the way, this is running 24/7, 365. So if you ever want to call me, jump on here and you give me a shout and we'll chat. KO4 PDI, I'll be clear. 73, Mike. Take care. All right. So that goes for any of you guys, too. If you're ever jumping into this room and you want to test it out, see if it works, get on there and give out your call sign. And if I hear you, I will respond and talk to you. All right. Yes, there are so many modes in radio. Ham radio is a hobby of hobbies. Yeah, I should get my DMR gearing. Again, haven't been on digital for a while. Yeah, a lot of us, we start out on these digital 2-meter, 70 centimeter things, open spots, hot spots, Pi stars. We do all this stuff, and then we get into HF, and we completely forget about all that until we do satellites again. Then we do 2-meter and 70 centimeter again. Anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to my announcement of when I'm going to start the net. I will be running it, and when I run it, I'll run it with NetLogger, so you'll be able to go online and see. And the way you do it is check in with your call sign, and then I make a list, and we go down that list one thing at a time and call on each person. And we used to get a guy, Masa from Tokyo, would come on our net on Thursday nights. It was in the morning the next day for him, just like it is tonight for Hayden, not that Hayden. Good night, Mike. Have some awesome evening, mate. And give you a doggy a hug for me. 73s, mate. You got it, man. Thank you so much for coming. KG2MM, Mike, thanks for helping me demonstrate how that room works and how people can talk to me on that. So, yeah, that worked out great. And 73 to you, too. And 73 to you, Mike, Whiskey 1, Echo Whiskey Juliet. Thank you so much for coming. All of you who came, yeah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You helped me out. And look for some cute little shorts from this live stream tonight coming over the next couple of days. All right. So, Freddie, have a great night. 73 to you, too. Something cats. I'm waving to you, too. There you go. Got one for you. And Jeremy, thank you so much for coming. And WB2, YZG, thank you for coming. 73, everybody. I can't thank you all. Radio equipment here is QRP. Yeah, well, QRP works too. A lot of people do QRP. I used to do Parks on the Air QRP with my 705 when I first got it. I used to get upset and frustrated, but I figured it out after a while, and I was able to make a lot of contacts. Oh, by the way, there's a new Zygu amplifier that can be used with the 705. It can also be used with the Zygu 6100, 6200, and G90. I have a G90. So I'm thinking of making a go box with the G90 and that 100-watt amplifier from Zygu. Yeah, wish me luck. I'll let you know how that goes. All right. Steven, 73 to you too. And I'm going to say 73 all. And remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. At least not without me, right? Let me try that again since I screwed that up. I typed it. 73 all. There we go. All right. Take care, everybody. And like I said, don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. All right. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India. Till next week. Be well, everybody. I'll see you soon. KO4 PDI 73.